Last week on The Truth, we kicked off an adventure on the plains and prairies of New Mexico. And Lake Pickle tagged his first one with a boat.
That has got to be one of the most incredible things.
And yours truly got a shot at a big 5x5 that took a little swim. This week, it's Will Walker and old T-Roy's turn to take aim at some Silver State bulls. Up close and personal.
Hello, I'm Will with Primos. All these hunts are exactly as they happen. There's no fancy edits, there's no stage scenes. The calling you're going to hear is excited calling, but all these hunts are as they actually happen, and that's why we call it The Truth About Hunting.
When The Truth began in 1987, we had no idea where this journey would take us. 30 years later, we're still having fun. Welcome to Primos' Truth About Hunting.
Primos' Truth About Hunting is brought to you by Bushnell, Savage, Federal, Matthews Archery, Camelback, Mossy Oak, Squincher, Polaris, and Primos Hunting. Speak the language.
Do you remember when you first started hunting with him back in when was that? Be the early 80s?
I was probably a teenager. We were hunting down at Mr. Hood's, turkey hunting, and Dad said, he's a good turkey hunter, but he calls way too much and he calls way too loud. Don't go next. Don't learn from him.
Well, here it is, what, some 30 some odd years later that you two have been knowing each other, even a little bit more, and I'm glad you two became friends via your dad. But I will tell you this, I've been with him now for 2 weeks.
Here we go.
And I'm glad you're here. But I just wanted to show you the sheds that I found versus the sheds that he found. So
I found this one too.
Yeah, he found the non-typical that he's all excited about.
As we head out for the day's hunt, we're near the top of a mountain that is actually the top of a volcano. The elk love this shady spot during the midday hours. And it isn't long before Troy and I call up some lookers for Walker. But these old boys don't seem to be friends, and I think they're a little too close to Troy.
I was hoping they were going to get in the knockback down on one of them big fights, and you just run up there and pop one.
And banana sandwich.
After lunch and a midday siesta, we head back out for the afternoon. We hear several bulls on the backside of the volcano and slip right in on top of a bull raking a tree. Troy and I are 100 yards behind Walker, trying to pull this bull in our direction.
I thought he was going to eat
If you don't like that, you just don't like elk hunting. Holy cow. What a show. What a show. That was one of the funnest elk hunts I've ever been on.
Awesome.
That was unreal. He raked a tree at 55 yards
I'm
forever.
100 yards back there.
I know.
Watching him do the tree. And then when he finally started walking, he starts going this way. I go, crap. Because he's supposed to walk right there.
I know. And he came right there, walked right where you are. And I mean,
You couldn't shoot him?
he's walking there looking at me the whole time. And I almost drew on him at 10 or 15 yards and tried to spook him, you know. And I just said, no, I'm going to let him come. And then he got right here, and then he boogered past, and then that was
another one behind
there's
me.
2 more down there. Let's go before we got some daylight.
All right, let's go.
This segment of The Truth is brought to you by Height Spot Quivers, Black Gold, and Ripcord. We're back in New Mexico, and we've had plenty of elk action this morning.
I was hoping they were going to get in the knockback down on one of them big fights, and you just run up there and pop one.
Midday, we snuck in on this bull raking a tree and called him right up in Walker's lap.
They're supposed to walk right there.
I know. And he came right there, walked right where you are. And I mean,
You couldn't shoot him?
he's walking there looking at me the whole time. And I almost drew on him at 10 or 15 yards and tried to spook him, you know. And I just said, no, I'm going to let him come. And then he got right here, and then he boogered past, and then we couldn't see
He
him.
ended up for me to late.
I know.
Jordan and I will go get the buggy in the truck, and we'll just get somewhere in the road. If y'all get on something, leave something hanging in the road, a bow sling or something.
As Troy and Jordan head back, we continue on and find some more bulls we hear bugling in the distance.
We just had that one encounter. There was some other bulls bugling down here. And there's one that's about 150 right there. Wilbur's right behind us. Let's get right down that tree.
I'm behind a long rock ridge about 75 yards behind and left of Walker. I'm keeping the wind in my favor, and the wind is howling. It's only a few minutes before this bull shows up right on top of us. Here we go again.
I just banged down my arrow, coming a little bit to the right. Wilbur can watch him. He's up there. Oh, he went down.
He must have gone down.
Man, what an afternoon of elk hunting. Holy cow.
We just had to have about 2 of them stand on top of us.
You know, when he turned and came right at me, I was like, he's not gonna do this again. This cannot happen twice. Did you see him go down?
Oh, you shoot him? And I started going, yeah. He came straight to me.
He didn't know he was hit.
He didn't know he was hit. And so he ended up seeing me, and he just walked right there. And he walked up there. But until did you hear me go?
Yeah, he was standing up. I was watching it.
The whole time.
And I 12 ringed him. I mean,
The whole time.
but he went down though.
Oh yeah, he's
Okay,
down.
okay. It was almost the same thing again. He came, I shot him at 7 yards,
I mean,
6.
If it can rain, Will Walker. Yes, sir. I am. I'm at the truck. I actually hear another bull bugling right now, but I heard one down here. Sound like a mile away, and then it just quit. Oh, y'all got him? Really? Well, that's not very nice. You had to get rid of me to kill a bull. That's nice. I appreciate it. I thought we were friends. I don't know about you. You get with Will Primos, you turn into a trader. Well, here's the deal. Since you're trading, you figure out how you're going to get your elk out of the woods tonight. That's what I thought. Okay, yeah, friends forever, BFF. How was it? Tell me about it. I mean, I wasn't there. You got to tell me about it.
All right, well, I'm going to tell you a quick version. So we were up here. So we cut down here and just did it all over again. Same scenario. Walked 7 yards from.
They coming from the lake, or are they coming from out here?
Yeah. There's a bunch of them down there.
Perfect. Well, the wind was down. I mean, perfect.
We got over here and the wind settled good enough.
Yeah.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
I wish you could have been here because we had it planned.
That was a fun day.
Both of us to be here with him. And,
well, that's all right.
Jordan too, but
that's all right. Hey, it's a team effort. Somebody had to go get the truck and the Ranger.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for letting me be a part. That's a fun
again
opportunity.
Once again, thank you for being a part. The Iceman scoreth again.
70% chance of rain, Jack.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go ahead and get this ready for if it gets by us and we can go out later, but we still need to go over there and get the spotting scope and look from a distance.
I think so. I mean, you know, the thing about rain out here is it rains for 10 minutes and it stops, and it rains and it stops, but we got 2 more days to make this happen.
Every place we've ever elk hunted, just figuring it out and beginning to understand it. But this particular place in New Mexico, the Santa Fe Trail comes through here, it's so much open country, then you've got these tremendous mountains, 9,500 feet. Yeah. The elk go way out, and then they in the grasslands, what I call the big huge dance floor, which is, I don't know how big it is, 50,000 acres, I don't know how big it is.
Probably.
And then they go back to the timber. So depending on the winds, you have to figure out when to approach it or not, because if they smell you, it's over.
It's over, and all it takes is one to smell you. And if it's that lead cow, she takes the whole herd and she's gone.
Yeah.
Well, Walker's leaving today, and it's me and you left. It'll be fun.
Later in the day, the sun finally breaks through. We spot a herd headed down towards a big meadow. But this old boy ain't leaving his cow.
But that big boy, he's acting like an old gobbler. But there's one up here that wants to come. This little drain right here is the furthest out point along this edge. And I don't think you could get far enough out there to pull them across it, but if I get right on the edge of that, surely they'll come right around. Walk where you see exactly where you are. Okay. I want to know exactly where you are. There's one here, one there. All right. Careful.
As the cows take the bulls away, we hear more elk coming, so we keep moving up to the top of the meadow.
Straight out, Lake. See? He's bugling. Yeah, I see it. That's a big old bull right there. Cow's coming, Troy. Cow's coming. Cow's coming, Troy.
Huh?
Cow's coming.
Where?
Straight at you. Oh, yeah. She may run straight over us to Wilbur. Get on out of here, little girl. Another bull, Troy. That's the same bull right there we got on earlier. Yep.
Here he comes.
Yep.
See him, Blake?
Yeah, I got it. He's gonna get around around us and smell us. Smelled us. He's too far anyway. That's a heck of a bull.
Hang tight, he's looking right there.
Dang it, man.
That was a nice bull.
As the herd moves on out to the prairie dance floor for the night, Troy moves up another 50 yards. I move further back and around behind Troy as well.
I hear at least 3 more, Troy.
As we hear more bulls bugling headed towards the meadow.
They're coming fast. They could pop out anywhere.
Closed captioning for the truth provided by Gold Tip Arrows. This segment of The Truth is brought to you by Ozonics and Ceasefire. Troy is hoping we find a willing bull as he tries to wrap up his hunt here in New Mexico.
Dang it, man.
That was a nice bull.
After a close encounter with a big bull earlier this evening, we've moved around into a better position as we hear more bulls coming down towards this meadow.
Big bull on the left. Where'd he come from?
He just appeared.
He's bugling at this other bull coming down. Coming down straight in front of us. We're gonna be looking at him in a minute. Oh, he sees something.
I feel like I'm in the wide open calling behind Troy. So I hit the ground and do my best impression of a yucca bush to try and stay hidden.
He said, Troy.
Oh, I see. That's a big sucker.
Jordan, you got it.
Boy, he's looking for Wilbur.
We have several cameras running during the hunt. Jordan is about 40 yards to the right of Lake's position and has a great view of this bull.
He's gonna be right at 50 when I get an opening. Like, you got him.
Yeah. Yeah. He smoked.
We got him, boys. The wind died down. The wind died down. There he is. There he is. The wind died down for me, and I shot him. I got him. Watch him. Watch him right there. Watch him right there. Watch him. He's gonna go down. Give it up. Give it up.
Down. Okay.
Look, I don't mind working. I don't mind calling up bulls, but you the pickiest man I ever saw.
I couldn't shoot none of the other.
You couldn't?
He looked like me. They was on top of you. Well, the one that came by here first, the very first one that came the closest, it's the same bull we want over there. That bull, 51 yards, and when I drew back, the wind went, whew, and it quit blowing. You tell me there ain't a God?
Hey,
thank you guys.
listen, so it's so wide open up here, and I'm hiding behind every bush I can. I've been over there, I've been back here, I've been over here, I've been over here. And the dadgum lake is videoing this deal, and this joker's coming.
Did you see me get on the ground? You were
I couldn't see,
I couldn't find you.
I became a yucca bush.
Woo, woo. Look at them fronts. You've shot your biggest bull, and I've shot mine.
Wow. I gotta get down here.
I just got admired.
Holy moly.
Look at that.
Thank you, buddy.
Fun times, my friend.
Guys, thank y'all so much.
Fun times, Lake, Jordan. Thank y'all for being here.